Hello, you guys. Welcome. I'm sorry I'm running. We're a little bit ahead of time. I let everyone know on Facebook that we were going to be coming on about 8:30 tonight. And so I want to welcome you guys. I don't know how this is all working out here. We're trying to get everything going. So we have like two. All right. So we're trying to get this thing set up on YouTube as well. So give me 1 second while we get this going. And then I'm going to let you guys know that I'm on and I'm up and I'm running. All right, so sorry about that. We're trying to get everything up, so. So as you can see, we're hearing all these different tones. So I'm going to turn down the YouTube screen here so you guys can hear me. All right, so basically I'm going to go ahead on Facebook and let you guys know I am up. And I'm going to get going into the introduction. And tonight, if you guys want to call in, you guys can. You guys can call into either the 470-798-7128 number, or you guys can call into the 701-404-713. Oh, sorry. 401-404-7173 or 470-798-7128. Okay, so you have those two numbers. If you need the numbers again, you guys are welcome to call in tonight and ask your questions. However you want to do it, you guys can. So I'm just letting you guys know that. There's some great offers I'm going to be speaking about later on. What else? So let's go ahead and let everyone know that we are up and going, because I told you guys like 8:30, but I actually came up early. And then once I get this stuff settled. So give me 1 second. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday evening. I want to thank you guys and welcome you back to the round table with me. Tonight is just going to be me. If it happens so someone pops in, they'll pop in. All right. I'll try not to keep you guys since it's Sunday. I know a lot of you guys want to, get your rest on and things like that of that nature. So as well. So if you're tuning in, click the link. I just let everybody know on Facebook. And I just want to welcome, once again, welcome to the Roundtable 3. I am vegan celebrity chef Emmy Wu, I'm a self-relationship coach, and I welcome you to the House of Vegannatti. And I just say hello to everyone. So once again, if you want to call in tonight, because, I'm still trying to figure out this thing. How to get you guys' questions and stuff going, but we'll get that going. But if you want to call in, there's two numbers you can call into by, and the first number is 701-404-7173. That's 701-404-7173. Or if you cannot get through to that number, you also can call me on 470-798-7128. All right, so whatever your question is tonight, let it be about diet. If you're trying to try some new recipes, different things like that. If you have a question later on that you want me to ask the reservoir doctors, My partners, Dr. Amsu and Dr. Amun from AMA Health, our Aboriginal Medical Association. There is a great special that they're running right now, and I will talk to you about that in the end. So tonight we are going to talk about still, a little bit still, a lot of you guys that are new to this roundtable, you may not know that your emotions, still like last time I spoke about your emotions, running into how your health is going, how that plays a part. I'm talking a little bit tonight of different things of the inflammation, how your womb gets inflamed from certain foods. So tonight that will be talked about. How I feel that doing vaginal steaming helps. You need to make sure that you have the right herbs when you're doing vaginal steaming and not using just any type of herbs, because we have to remember when you steam and boil those herbs, the properties of that herb is going into that steam. So don't think that it will still affect you if you use the wrong herbs, okay? In that nature. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the products in our beautiful hair. A lot of us women still want to do perms. A lot of us women still want to, feel like they have to have a perm in your hair when your hair is beautiful. Your hair is 9 ether, 8 ether. A lot of people don't know about that, but that deals with the strength of your hair. It's not flack, it's not dead. So why are you killing your beautiful hair if it's not dead? It's life. It's just like the plants and trees of the earth outside. And you need to make sure you nourish it correctly, but using, as they say, the hair crack, the perm, and things of that nature, it's not good. So as you see, I have locks, okay? So I like to play around, but this is like, braided hair. I ain't got no shame on my game out there, ladies. I keep it real. So, I had to give my locks a break for a minute. So I just put on in some green. How y'all like that? Okay. Green, vegan at that. So basically, so tonight our first topic is what foods are causing inflammation in your womb. All right. So as you know how I feel, being a vegan chef, living my life as I told. For some of you that are new, I told my testimony. You can go back and watch Roundtable 2 about my testimony about my life and how I thought I was eating right and how I had cysts and I had lung issues. My lungs collapsed and I was on albuterol and medications and things of that nature. And from the end result, I thought I was healthy, but in reality, I wasn't healthy. Okay. So, and if you're on your Facebook, please share the link to this so we can get more viewers in and we can, you guys can call in and I'll let you guys know when you guys can call in and things of that nature. So once again, for those of you that are joining us, my name is Vegan Celebrity Chef Emmy Wu. I am a self-wellness relationship coach, a philanthropist, I'm a spiritual advisor, and I just love you guys. I just want you guys free. So once again, from my testimony, I had cysts, I had a collapsed lung. I thought it was cute to be thick. I didn't know I was overweight for my height. I thought, because everybody wants this big booty thing and big thighs and, all the stuff. And, me modeling and me being in the videos or whatever I was doing at that time, I thought it was cute, but I was very, very, so much unhealthy. Should have learned from, like I said, when my stepsister passed away from having an eating disorder. And I always will speak about her because I feel people that have eating disorders, not just bulimic and anorexia. An eating disorder can be from gorging. An eating disorder can be you're using food as an emotional barrier. Can just be not eating, and eating disorders lead to your disease or to your disease or to your ailment. So at the end of the day, everyone has had an eating disorder, and it's just not bulimia, and it's just not anorexia, orexia or anything like that. So we need to take accountable for our lives, and we need to take our lives back, because it's very important, ladies, even if gentlemen are on this today, it's very important for you to take your life back and say and take control of your life. And a lot of us say, how do I do that? And once again, it starts with you, the correction of your error, the correction of standing tall. See, if you could tell somebody about them, I think it's time for you to tell you about you. See, you don't like no one to criticize you, but you need to start criticizing yourself, and maybe you can understand why. Because, energy attracts. We attract the negative, we attract positive. However, we're treating ourselves, we're going to attract that. And that includes in relationships. If you want this beautiful man in your life, but you're still carrying weight from the past, well, I need to tell you that you need to clear that out. You need to clear that away. Okay. And I don't know if let me know if you guys see my hair sticking up. So anyway, so what are the foods that cause inflammation? And one of the one for me is dairy. Dairy is high inflammatory. They say that milk does a body good, and I have my list here because I had so much to say tonight, a little bit. So skimming milk, like people do, like, oh, the skim milk and this, and oh, it's low fat. It doesn't matter. That milk from that cow was meant for the calf. It wasn't meant for you. Mucus is one of the biggest killers that's in you, other than refined sugar. Okay, mucus is the disease of it all inside your body. You need to detox the mucus out of your body. That's the number one thing for me, is mucus. Once you deplete the mucus, everything, your cells, everything start changing, regenerating, everything. When they tell you, oh, you need to drink more milk, or you need to do this, do that, but how's it doing my body good if it's making me sick? A lot of people are highly lactose intolerant and cannot deal with milk. Well, that should be a wake-up call for those who are lactose intolerant. Even if you're not lactose intolerant, it's like snot. Think about it. And I hate to say it grossly like this, but maybe it'll make you not want to drink it. But it's thick. They take it through chemical processing. They take it and they pull it so it can be thin or whatever. You don't know how it looks in the beginning. We don't know. I'm not a farmer. I don't know, but it has to go through a chemical process. And you don't know the chemicals that are in that process. So that's one of the ones that makes the womb, be having inflammation issues. Okay, that's one. All right. Sugar. Even though sugar comes from a sugar cane, all right? Sugar comes from a sugar cane. And not only because it's supposed to be natural, but all the cells within the sugar cane eliminate during the refining process. So everything, like I said, milk has to go through a process, so does the sugar. By the time you get the sugar, you don't know what's in there. It just has sugar on a paper bag in the store. But you don't know what the chemicals was to keep that shelf life on that sugar. So think about that. So molasses, their cellular structure gets kept. It does with molasses, okay? So it don't go through a harder chemical process, the way that refined white sugar does. Artificial sweeteners. If you guys are out there eating artificial sweeteners, I advise you to stop doing it. It messes with your digestive system. It causes cancer. We need to start reading what's on the back of that box. And if it's a hard word for you to say, you best believe it's a preservative or adjective that is not supposed to be in that curriculum. And it's either something that's very seriously chemical that's probably used for something else, okay? Grains. One thing about grains, even though it's milled, like I said, goes through a chemical process, grains, you need to forfeit it completely. Like sweetened grains, not good. White breads, wheat, not good at all. No, they'll say, well, what about this bread? No. What's really good? Spelt. Organic spelt flour, quinoa flour, millet flour. What else do I use? Coconut flour, organic coconut flour. Those are really good. Spelt. I think if I'm not mistaken, they have pumpkin flour. Garbanzo bean, which is made out of chickpea flour. Very good. I use that as an egg replacer. Instead of eating eggs, and I'm sure for y'all that heard my testimony about eggs, last Sunday, the thing about eggs, I tried to eat eggs and I just felt like I was eating someone's child. So officially I am vegan. I can't do it. I felt nauseous. I don't know about y'all. You guys are out here still eating eggs. I'm telling you, you think they're healthy. I have to put up a post about that. We'll talk about that next time, but I don't want to keep you guys long. Also, grain-fed animals, okay, that are kept, like they eat the grains fed, they are sick and unhealthy, really, okay? They're living on the outdoors, but they're eating the grains, right? But they are barely kept alive, but they have different artificial preservatives also in their grains. So when they say free caged bird, chicken, things of that nature, they're eating grains, but the grains actually have preservatives and adjectives in them. They're really not good chicken, okay? And they're processed, so they do get sick, those chickens. Bad fats, all hydrated oils, margarine, even if it's partially hydrated oils, need to be out of your kitchen. Vegetable oil, canola oil, what else oil? I know olive oil is high in estrogen. These are estrogen prone. Not only that, the frying that you do in vegetable oil and the canola oil, all that type of stuff, those oils actually cause, the fibroids. All the hydrated oils, they are causing fibroids in the system. Margarine, get those out of there. Get them out of your thing. So on that note, what else? So they also cause inflammation in the womb. All right. So hydrated oils causing inflammation in the womb. Milk, sugars. And you probably think to yourself, well, what can I eat? I'm going to starve. No, there are things, and that's the thing. When you become vegetarian or vegan or all these different things, you need to study what's on the back of your labels. You need to study what's going on in your label. So the first two things, I've always was taught that whatever the first two ingredients are in that on that label is the main thing. So if it says water and high fructose and red dye, red 6, red 4, put that SHIT, shut your mama's mouth, down. You're in for suicide. Anything that you're feeding your kids, you got to start reading the labels. I don't care how long it takes. So if you're in a hurry, then you need to understand that you need to think about what you're buying before you go. If you know you're on a certain time frame, in a certain mode, we have to put ourselves back in order. Okay, a lot of my sisters out here, even my gentlemen, you guys do not, excuse me one second, you guys do not want to put yourself on a regimen. You guys feel confined. I've been hearing that a lot. I want to do it, but I feel like I'm being controlled. I want to do it, but it's too expensive. Let me explain something to you. You can go out and buy Jordans for your children. You can go out and go get your makeup done at MAC. If you go out, go get tattoos, go get turned up for the weekend, then you can invest in yourself. Because if you can go out and then wake up the next morning with a hangover and then you don't got no money or you went broke for a one-night stand, then damn it, you need to change that. It's about your life. You're turning up, but you're turning up for what? And you're unhealthy. You turning up and you have health issues or you're overweight. You know what I'm saying? Or you're sick, but you go turning up. And you're not turning up for your life. You're just trying to impress everybody else. You got to take that mask off. And you really got to say to myself, I need to live. So if you think turning up on every weekend or having happy hour is your life and you're drinking yourself away, is because you're running from yourself. And your true self wants you to awaken. It wants you to get healthy. Because if not, I'm not gonna put this on no one's life, but you might not be here tomorrow. You might not be here the next day. You might not be here tonight. Think about your life. Go to a cemetery, and I said this in one of my videos, go to a cemetery and Go sit there. They ain't gonna do nothing to you. Go sit there, look around you, and ask yourself, do you want to live or do you want to be here? Your ancestors, your grandparents, your mother, your father, whoever that passed, or people before you that loved you dearly, they passed. And there was asked why they passed. Did they take care of themselves? When you go see a physician, and like I said in the list, sorry to my physicians, I know I love you, but how healthy are you? You're quick to tell someone that they have issues, but how healthy are you? Look at them and see who is talking and walking the walk. I don't do this for no fame. I don't do this for just waste my time. I do this because it's my purpose and it's my mission to help. Because if I experience something and I have achieved it, right, then it's my mission to help you achieve your goal. Because anytime we do New Year's resolutions, once again, or we set a goal plan, we're all hype about it. We got partners and ladies, we always get with our girlfriends and we want to work out and we do a good job for like a week or two, like I keep saying. And I'm going to keep repeating this so it sticks in your head because you guys are running from your damn self. You know, this was the night that, yes, I said, let's talk about the womb and what brings inflammation in the womb, which is milk, sugars, sodas, you know, UTIs, just carrying on yeast infections. You may, you know, having unclean, like dirty sex, all this stuff, and you're beating up the hell out of your womb from one night stands. Don't think alcohol don't play a part. And I'll admit, I stepped out last night and I had me a glass, a cocktail, and I said, oh no, I'm going to make sure I detox myself. You know, I went out for someone's birthday and celebrated their birthday. See, I don't know. I don't have no shame in my game because if I mess up, I fix it. So when you mess up, you don't fix it, you damn right. So, or you try to blame or go, oh, I'll work on it tomorrow, or I'll work on it in this day, I'll work on it that way, or whatever. You gotta stop it. I don't care how old you are. Your children are watching you. Your nieces and nephews are watching you if you don't have no children. People on Facebook are watching you. People on all social media, people at work are watching you. People down the street, you don't know who the hell's watching you. Your creator and your ancestors are watching you. So wake the hell up. You are watching you. When you stare at yourself in the mirror every day, you are watching you. You know how us women, we put on makeup and it seems so good. It seems so wonderful. And we look fly, honey, don't we? We be like, oh, you know, some of us just put it on because we know that we have to cover up what we're carrying. Take off your mask one day. Take it all off, shed yourself. Stand in your mirror and really look at yourself. And really say, do I really love myself? If I love myself, why am I unhealthy? Am I scared? Are you scared of your success and your healing? Are you scared of your success? Are you scared? Are you going to continue to let someone else run your life and not get you there? I'm not here to run your life. I'm here to show you and open up the door. The door is open. Guess what? The doors have been open. It's right here in your hands. These hands. You give your hands to everyone else, but why not back to you? Why not embrace you? You're looking for a man to embrace you. You're looking for a woman to embrace you. Why don't you embrace yourself? Why don't you take back your life? And for my ladies out here, we carry the second womb, the second abode of heaven. Do you know how a badass machine that you are? Do you understand how mechanically beautifully you have been made? I don't give a shit if you're 300-400 pounds right now. I'm talking to you. I don't care if you have an eating disorder, if you got fibroids, if you have diabetes. I'm talking to all of my sisters. I don't care if you're black, blue, purple, green. Wake the hell up. Because no one's going to love you more than you. No one's not going to care for you more than you. On some real shit, my men, no one's not going to embrace you like you. We got to stop procrastinating, but you'll go work on that W-2 form to go make sure you pay them bills, and you're stressing about bills. But guess what? Your stress is hurting your health. And health is wealth. Health is $1 million. Health is $1 billion. It's time. Wake yourself the hell up. It is time. This is round 3, right? And how many bouts does it go in a boxing ring? We have round 1. I don't know if it's like 12 boxing. Y'all gotta let me know if it's 12, okay? Or whatever. But you know, we are really need to wake up. And you guys can text in the box if you want to. Greetings to everyone again. I'm just I really want you guys to wake the hell up. There's no excuses. Everybody wants to be this person, and I'm so for everyone's purpose. But you gotta learn this information. You gotta learn when like if something you're eating makes you sick, right? Why the hell would you eat it again? If something's rumbling your stomach, why would you eat it again? Just why? That's your body telling you, get that out of here. I don't want it, right? So now I'm going to get a little bit raw because I said I was going to say this, but men, and I said it in one of my videos, and I'm going to talk about the womb real quick. Men, you got to stop beating us down during intercourse. That is friction when you're beating a woman's vagina down. Who the hell, what are you trying to prove? That woman is a goddess. That woman deserves to be respected. We are not animalistic. We are animalistic. We're human, but we have animalistic tendencies. But what I'm trying to say is this. Her womb is not to be beaten down. And don't think everyone out here that has hard, rough sex, okay? Understand you're bringing friction into your womb. We understand we love aggressiveness sex and we love all these different things, but ladies, we are really beating our womb, our uterus down, okay? And if you're having one night stands and you want to act like animals, and then it's not cute. You guys are, it's not cute when I hear a woman, and I probably was one of them. Oh, girl, he worked me. Yeah, you walking like a horse. You walk like you just galloped off a horse. But you're not thinking about your womb. You're not thinking about, damn, did I just mess up my womb? Like, you have no respect for yourself. But you honoring the man that y'all had all this rough sex, but you honoring the man and, and go run tell your girls, yeah, No. And I'm sure we all been there, and I'm guilty of something. I know I am. I just gotta remember. You know what I'm saying? But beating somebody's vagina down, and even women, I'm sure we bring friction to those men's penises. I'm keeping it funky tonight. And if you got a child, I don't think they should be watching it unless you have a teen child that you guys are learning sex ed or whatever. Like I said, I'm a relationship coach, and I'm a vegan chef, and I'm about the mind, the mental. Dr. Amsu and Dr. Amun, they're my partners. They're the medical side. I learn the things from them, and what I learn, I give to you. But I'm in more the food. But my main key with you is breaking you free from the mental that you have. Because without you changing your mental and changing your view, none of this healthy shit is going to matter. I don't have time to sugarcoat with anybody. Your life is on the line right now. You can watch me, and guess what? Be hyped, be empowered, and 2 damn seconds later, you're back to the same shit. And I cursed. I sure did. I don't have no time to be all poised and, all great. No, I'm gonna come real, and this is me. I don't see no other embodiment that are known celebrities, chefs, coming and trying to really save people's life because they're too busy trying to make sure you eat that meat, and they making their money. And I don't got nothing against any chef out here. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna If you're going to be a healer and you're going to be somebody empowering and you're going to be somebody that moves the crowd, make sure you're feeding your clients correctly and not feeding them still things that have estrogen and that helps them and their blood white cells go up and everything that still is, you're trying to eliminate things, but you're only doing it. See, I ain't got time for all that. Fame don't make me, and fame is not going to break me, because even if I don't do this, if I save one person's life, I'm doing my job. If I save two, I'm doing my job. If someone takes my words and they're going forward for their life, I did my job. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still going to sleep and I'm still going to focus on what I have to do. So at the end of the day, like I said, men, stop beating our vaginas down. You know, I don't know what the hell women and men we trying to prove about who can be the best behind in the bedroom, but that gotta stop. That's why I'm so for taking back the womb. I'm not telling you not to have sex, but you need to have respectable sex. Now, that's your husband, that's what y'all choose to do, that's what you choose to do. But be mindful about your womb, ladies. Be mindful about your womb and how the friction, the uterus, and everything. And then you wonder why you're walking like a horse. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how his size of his penis is, but you're walking around, oh yeah, and sore, and you're pissing. When you piss, it hurts. And you're swelled up. That's supposed to be something to be proud of. You don't honor your womb, and it's time for you to honor your womb. You're getting older. You should be getting wiser, not dumber. And these are the things that you should be teaching your daughters about, honoring their kingdom, because you're carrying the second abode of heaven. That's where creation is. That's where thought is at. That's the second abode. Men are carrying a heavenly thing, and that is from when before they have an orgasm, it hits their brain, the water goes down their spine, and then through their penis, and it comes ejaculation, and the orgasm comes. That's still heaven. That's the semen. That is the sperm. And you got to take care of yourself too, men. How you eat is and how you take care of yourself and how you work out, and your sperm and the scent, it all plays a part. Women, when you menstrual, just like when I said, if you don't cry here, you cry down there. Your blood, it's the smell. It's the smell. It's telling you eat poorly. Women with fibroids, you have multiple fibroids. Like I said, I'll give you an example like I did last time, and we'll go into about the hair products. Like I said, you got a woman named Becky. She worked really hard, and she, this and that, she's struggling, but this woman is overly stressed, but she got maybe 10 or 20 fibroids up in her, and she has endometriosis. You feel what I'm saying? She's insecure. When she has intercourse with her husband, she's in pain. It makes her and her husband are about to get a divorce because of the sex, and she's hurt because her husband's going to cheat. This all is some big shit out here. While you are over here worrying about what's going on with the next person and gossiping, you should be taking care of your life. Okay? So, you have this woman, she has kids, she's working hard, she works overtime to take care of her family, but this woman is sick. Not just sick in health, but mental. But when you see a woman with multiple fibroids or endometriosis and going through all this stuff, that disease is telling you her life. And that's what I'm saying. It's telling people how much you took care of yourself. That's not hereditary or genetic. And if it is hereditary and genetic, then the reason why is because if your mother had it, it was from her poor diet. If now you have it, it's because your mother taught you her diet. A baby does not get diabetes or high blood pressure or anything unless the mother that's carrying the baby has gotten it because of her poor eating habits. And no one's not forcing you to be vegan. No one's not forcing you to be vegetarian. We're telling you to take back your life. And you know what? You can leave this video and be like, it was good. It was inspiring. Some of you might not like it. I don't care either way, because it's going to get to someone. It's going to get to someone, and that's all I care about. I love you guys out here. That's why I'm doing it. Some people may not get what I'm saying. I might talk in riddles to someone, but somebody's getting what I'm saying. You got to wake up. And some people are like, well, I don't know how to. I'm not used to this. I want you to be accountable. Quit blaming everybody else. Quit blaming your divorce. Quit blaming your boyfriend. Quit yelling at your children. Because guess what? When you're yelling at your children and you're yelling at your boyfriend and complaining about your boyfriend going this way, that way, guess what, homegirl, homeboy? It's your fault. When you're pointing this like this, look how many fingers is at me. You. That's the gun, right? But you, and three's pointing back at me. I attract what comes in my life. But don't beat yourself up about the disease, because the disease can be cured. Your disease and your mental can be cured. Everything about you can be cured. That's if you're really willing to do this. You know, and I seem kind of tongue twisted because I have so much to say. But are you ready? That's my question. Are you truly ready to walk the walk that you keep talking every New Year's, that you keep talking every maybe this month? Okay, I'm going to do this goal. When you have a goal, I know everyone has lots and lots of talents, okay? And one goal, right? You can write down your dreams. I'm not saying I'm not knocking your dreams. What do you really want? That's my question to all of you out here today. What do you want? I want you to think about it for a minute. Sometimes everybody says, I just want more money. I just want to be successful. No. What do you want for your health? That's my question. What do you want for your health? What do you want for your life right now? Never thought about that. But you'll tell me in a heartbeat, I want to make money. I want to be successful. I just want I want to make it for my children. I want to have this. I want to have that. I don't want to see I want to get out of poverty. But guess what? I love the fact you guys want that. I love the fact you guys want to get out of poverty. I like the fact that you guys want more for your children. I love the fact of that. I want each and every single one of you to be successful. Man, woman, child, teen, whatever. Kick ass. But it comes back to this. You can do that all you want to. But you're in poverty in health. Your health is poverty. Your health is in a poor state. I don't care if you're slim. I don't care if you're big. We all have a poverty state of mind. And it does not mean in just money. It happens in relationship with yourself, the relationship in your spirituality, the relationship with your job, the relationship with you have people, the relationship you have. But the main one is your health. Your health has to be out of that poverty mind state. And it goes back to still, how do I do it? By being accountable. By being accountable and taking a hold and say, I do not want to die. I'm tired of feeling this way. You know, I'm tired of using food as my crutch. I'm tired of blaming everybody else. This is my fault. I'm beating myself down. I am self-afflicting. I am suiciding my life. I'm committing suicide, and even though I'm walking around, I am walking dead. I'm alive. Even though I'm like, oh, I'm so happy. You got this facade on, but your body is feeling achy. You're sitting there like, oh man, girl, I was hurting. My feet was hurting yesterday. I ain't never felt this way about my period. I wonder why my period is this way. Or I've never, like, all of a sudden you're going to the doctor to tell you have diabetes. All of a sudden you have endometriosis. All of a sudden you have fibromyalgia. All of a sudden you have lupus. All of a sudden you have sickle cell anemia. All these different shit is going on. And the common denominator of people always saying all the time is, it's genetic. My family have it too. You know, my grandmother and everyone had it too. Cancer runs in my family. Well, how the hell is it running? Well, you know how it runs in your family? Because it's the same shit that they ate, you is eating. And you continue the tradition of what was eaten. I too thought, this is hereditary, this is genetic. Only way it becomes like a hereditary thing is when you're pregnant with a child and the child, you're eating the same thing over and the child's getting stressed. My stress when I was pregnant with my last daughter, okay, Kepra, And I was going through my domestic violence. And see, I don't have a shame. I'm going to always talk about this. But my amniotic fluid was too high. All right. I had to see a doctor, 2 different doctors every week, or every 2 weeks for one, and one every week. They didn't know if my cervix was, my cervix was short, all these different things. And I was going through stress. I was being physically abused, emotionally abused, you name it, I went through it. I wasn't loving myself. I felt like that was the way family was supposed to be. I was walking dead. I didn't know, I had anemia. Of course I knew about that, but I didn't know I had cysts. I had a hemorrhage between my placenta when I was pregnant with my 14-year-old son. I went through some shit, and I'm trying to reach out to every single one of you. If I just, each and every one, or you share or tell somebody to wake up. And just knows that you are worth every second, every minute, every moment of your life. And today is the day that you break that damn bondage. And the bondage is you. You know how you get with someone, you women and even men say it. Why do I keep attracting the same shit, the same man, the same woman? Maybe it's because the stuff you have on yourself, the downage, the doubt, the beat down that you put on yourself, and the anger you have from your past that you haven't let go. Obviously, like when you have all that on you, it carries into your future, and it carries on to your health, and it carries on to all this different stuff that you go through. So guess what? You're beating yourself. You even use food and you beat up on your food. You're not loving your food. I had to tell my child one day, stop eating so fast. When you're eating, say you're out somewhere, and if I'm not mistaken, Dr. Amsu and Dr. Amun talked about this, and they said that, when you eat, when you're having dinner, you're having lunch, how you're sitting, your posture, everything is very important. But not only that, how the amount. I've seen people with big gorges of like food on their spoon, but they're not chewing. You have to get the saliva and your food ready so it can go down, down into your digestive system and be properly digest. Okay. And while you're sitting there, he even said that music, when you're starting to listen to hip hop music, or you're sitting there listening to grunge or whatever, that rhythm, that energy, and that rhythm and that motion while you're eating plays into your digestive system and all that. He talked about music and how be in a quiet state, or have a nice conversation, or listen to music while you're eating that has no words, or it's not, hood or whatever. Sit there and chew. I know you're at lunch and you have friends, or like when you're at lunch, have a conversation. Even though you're around loud things, you still got to chew your food properly. Because when you're eating one burger, say you go to Wendy's and you're eating a burger, which is not good for you. Beef ain't good for you at all. And I think I talked about beef, how beef sits in your stomach. One burger sits in your stomach for 2 weeks. That's how the coroner can tell how long meat has sat in your stomach when you die, how long that food's been in the body. It's deep out here. We don't look at it like how deep it is. We don't look at it that our food is also part of our spirituality, and how we're connected to the spiritual realm, and how we're connected to things. This is some serious ordeal. It's not just about you eating to eat to live, or or living to eat, because a lot of us out here live to eat. You use it for a pleasure. As soon as somebody gets depressed, they're going to go get some bonbons, or go get a pint of ice cream, get their blanket and some tissue, and they're going to go plop their ass on the couch and watch a sad-ass romantic movie because they're sad about their boyfriend. We all been there. I don't know about you, but I don't have a shame. I've done it before. Eating pints and pints of ice cream. Or instead of naturally gaining the weight, we go and eat mad Roman noodles, which are not good for you, and we pile it on late at night. Oh, I'm going to eat late at night. I'm going to drink these Ensure shakes. I'm going to eat late because I'm going to gain this weight, because I want me a big booty instead of just working out and do your squats. Deal with the pain. You already have enough damn pain on you. You're inflaming your womb. You're inflaming your organs. The inflammation that you're putting in your body, you did it to your mindset. You have to forgive your past. You have to forgive those people, and you have to forgive yourself, and you have to stop beating yourself the hell down. Now, it still always goes back to, how do you do this? Still goes back to accountability. And once you say, I'm ready, I'm accountable, write down the good things about you. I tell all those who I've talked to, I tell them this. Write down what you think about yourself, the good and the bad, the things you will deal with, the things you won't deal with. This ain't about your husband. This ain't about your kids. This ain't about anybody, because guess what? If you sick and you dead, who's going to take care of your kids? Your husband might remarry. He might take care of the kids, but you might have a husband don't want the kids, and then the kids are stuck. You really gotta think about your life. And I'm saying this to men and women. This goes to both genres, because I don't discriminate. All right. So when you gotta write down, like I said, good, bad, deal, not deal. All right. If your good weighs out your bad, great, but you still need to work on that. You can get past other stuff. If your bad weighs out your good, then we need to work on some stuff. You got to look at it. All right, so I hate something. I hate myself for my weight. Can you change it? Yes, because anytime that there's a problem, there's a solution, there's an answer, and there's an action plan. So once you know, can I change it? Yes. You just answered it. Yes, I can. So what's the next one? What is going to be? There's the problem. I hate my weight. Can I change it? Yes. After you answered the answer, what's the solution? Write down what you think the solution is. Take action. How do I take action? By breaking this plan in 5 simple steps and start working on that damn plan, encouraging yourself. If you want help, get at me. I don't have a problem, but I'm not going to be a sugarcoater. I'm not going to baby you. You got to do the work. I'm not going to hold your hand. You got to do the work. Sometimes I will leave my clients for weeks and not say nothing, just to see if they'll hit me up or whatever. But I'm steadily watching them, and I'm steadily like seeing how they're doing. You know. So write the plan, and the plan will move. But if you write the plan and don't move on it, that's all it's going to be. It's going to be forever a plan. So many of you got these big dreams, but the number one dream is you need to take care of here. Unless you just like what you like. If you like it, I love it. You got to want to help yourself. Can't no one else do it but you. You got to want to help yourself, okay? In a minute, let's see. So, in return to that, 1 second. So we're going to talk about the chemicals and the beauty products that's going on, okay? All right, so there are some beauty products, and I know you guys are like, some of you guys are tuning in and some of you guys are not tuning in, and that's fine, because I'm a type of person, I don't look for a big crowd. If you stay on, you stay on. If you don't, you don't. I'm going to continue to do this video because somebody out there is going to need it, okay? So that's how I look at it. I'm here for everyone on this planet. All right, so about $5.7 billion a year has been spent in beauty and salon products, okay? And there are a lot of chemicals in a lot of nail care products, perms, topic lotions for your hair, scalp, things of that nature. They're causing reproductive issues, skin, eye irritations. There's a syrup called estrogen, respiratory disorder, and cancer. So knowing that Black women are the majority that spend almost $5.7 billion, you're giving the salon company, the beauty company, all this money. But, you know, I'm just going to keep it real. I went natural for a reason, not just, I went spiritually natural But them perms are causing fibroids. If you are wearing a perm and you are putting chemicals in your hair, I am asking you today to stop, please. Because if you end up, I don't want to see no one lose their hair, alopecias from it. You know, I mean, beauty is pain, but beauty should not be to death. Beauty can be painful, you know, the weaves and all the things we do to be, you know, the women, the beautiful women that we are, but we have to be more natural. We have to be more careful. I mean, I put on Facebook a list of chemicals that you need to look for, that you need to avoid, because some of those chemicals are used on the ground, like for grass, like weed killing. A lot of the stuff is like messing up the endocrine system, respiratory system. I'm like, respiratory system from, I guess, the smell, even from the perms that have the smell. And once again, I'm sorry, perm companies, but you gotta do more better. And even when they say it's organic, I don't know that, because I've never seen an organic perm without lye in it, or some they put it, they hide it. Stop hiding it and be honest. But see, you want to hide it because it's big money for you if you hide it. And everything, ladies, number one, everything organic is not organic. Start studying and you'll know what's organic. You got to study the positive and the negative of each, especially when you're buying herbs and things of that nature. You got to be very careful, okay, on that. So I'm asking all my women, even my men, getting S curls, whatever you're getting, please read the back of your ingredients. I know you girls out here are talking about, girlfriend, I need my perm. I can't be right without a perm. Well, I guess you want to have fibroids. It's no joke out here. Any way to deplete you, it will be done. Any way to make more money off of you, it's going to be done. Through products, if you want to do your products, make your own product for your hair. Make your own lotions and your oils for your hair. Make your own. I have a skin product line that's going to be coming out, and it helps with alopecia. It helps with the it helps with a lot of stuff. I don't want to even go there right now, but that's another story. But you guys need to really, really study what you're putting on your body, because you're taking inwardly. But this right here, your lotions and things like that, stuff you're putting down on your vagina, things that you're putting on your penis, men, really important. Really important to take all the topic stuff, the lotions, all that stuff need to be looked at. And, you know, sulfate dries the skin. You know, you drink liquor and it has sulfate in it, not good. That's what causes hangovers, you know, a lot of different things that's going on. And we need to be more careful. We need to pay more attention. So remember, you're paying almost 5.7 billion is every year. It's going higher. That Black women, the majority, are in the salons and buying beauty products, and we know we make them money, honey. You know, we love to look good, we love to be different, but we need to be more cautious of the chemicals that are in there that are causing high estrogen levels in our body. So think about it. You're putting a perm in your hair, and you think it's just perm in your hair, but like I told you, you are like the earth. When it rains, what happens to that rain? It may rain on that tree, but guess what? It absorbs and goes into the ground. So this is your tree. This is your tree, and you're putting that hair crack, that creamy crack, whatever they want to call it, and you're putting it in there, and guess what? It's going to your brain. I would love to see what a brain looks like. I'm going to find out what a brain looks like from putting too much perms. And I'm going to post it on Facebook, because I know a lot of you sisters and whoever's going to watch this is going to be like, I'm going to still use my perm. I don't know what you're talking about. I've got to have it. My hair is too nappy. Nappiness is beautiful. So you mean tell me you want to look like somebody else? No, I just can't. You know, I can't maintain it. You grown. You can maintain that. Create your own stuff that's going to make your hair soft. There's nothing wrong about being natural. And I'm reaching out because I'm like, you know how many people wish that they could have kingly hair, beautiful goddess hair, God hair. And I mean, everyone has beautiful hair on this earth. I'm not, you know, segregating against anyone, because I don't care, because Even white girls, y'all be putting too much stuff in y'all hair as well. I mean, y'all put so much stuff out, it becomes more flank. You have thick hair, it becomes more flank, it becomes more dead. So out here, we all need to pay attention at the end of the day. And I said it, and I don't care. It's horrible, because I read a lady was taking a lotion, and I think it came from some type of fruit pod or whatever. Well, she put the lotion on, and she started growing pods out of her skin. It looked like some alien bumps, and when they popped open, it was like seeds. I have never in my life. I'd rather make my own. Okay, learn and make your own. You got time to go party, you can sit your butt down and learn. Okay, sit your butt down and learn. This is all about your life, all about your children. Your children are watching you, mom, dad. Your children are watching you, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, whoever's raising the children. They're watching you. And sometimes I have to catch myself, because I was like, oh, they're watching me. I need to be real careful. They are watching me. So I gotta walk my walk and be what I want. But I'm human, we gonna fall. But I make sure when I say I'm not gonna eat that, I'm not gonna eat that. If I know it brings me more pain than pleasure, I don't want that. Even if food bring me pleasure from my shock and my taste buds, I'm not gonna do that. And see, the dopamine in your body is a natural chemical, okay? And the dopamine has little neurons that goes in little spaces and it moves. So as soon as you think about Krispy Kreme, guess what? Your mouth waters. Oh, you start thinking about which donut, chocolate donut, all this stuff. It could be coffee, it could be whatever. And your dopamine is going off. Dopamine holds our secrets in our lust, our sexuality, our pleasure, and then it matches with the serotonin in your body. So what it does is those two come together and it's like, whoo, you get hyper, you get all tingly and everything. You're like that for a couple hours, and next thing you know, it's shut down. That the dopamine and the serotonin will never tell you how. Don't stop. Oh no, stop. It's not going to tell you to stop. It doesn't care. It's doing its job. And you're feeding it, and then all of a sudden, oh girl, I'm craving me some steak. I know you don't crave anything. It's the parasites from that beef. See, when you kill a cow, like a dead person dies, after so many hours, what's the term? Rigor mortis. It turns gray. So what they do is they repump the blood back into the beef, make it look pretty, and sell it to you. And then you cook it, and you season it, and it's good. But guess what? There's bacteria in it. There's things in it. They can say, oh, it's pure grade A beef, Angus beef. It's this, it's that. But why are you heavy? They're still wasting all of us from when we were little children. You can go get a colonic all you want to and don't do all that. And a colonic can be very dangerous. So you want to go quickly to go do what someone else did, but everything don't work for everybody in the end. Everybody don't. So, okay, so we're running, it's 9:24. I know I said I was going to be on here. So if you want to call in about like any recipes, if you're trying to be vegan, you can call me at 470-798-7128. That's 470-798-7128. You are welcome to call and dial my phone if you're interested. And you can ask me a question. I've been trying to see if we have, I noticed that on YouTube, people were typing. If you have a question, you can. If you are watching me, you can call in. If not, that is fine. But once again, my number is 470-798-7128. You're welcome to call in as we speak. When it comes to, I'm trying to think what else. When it comes to, a lot of people still want to eat like your rices, the white rice. White rice is a no-no. It's too starchy. It's not good. It's white. I'm not just saying because it's white, but it's really not good for you. It doesn't digest correctly. The best rice for you to eat is wild rice, okay? Wild black rice, organic. Wild rice is really good for you. Now, quinoa we use that as a rice, the red and the black quinoa, and you need to soak that. Now they have it in a box at Kroger or Sprouts or Whole Foods, and it's an instant rice, but you want to get the red. Now that carries a lot of the omega-3s, and it's actually a fruit, but it's a super fruit, but it's a grain like, but it's really good for you. It reminds me of couscous, but quinoa is very good for you. So black rice and quinoa is very good for you. All right, plantain. A lot of you guys was saying that you want to have gain weight. And the natural way to gain weight is hemp milk, or using hemp seed. So you get some hemp milk, put a little bit of hemp oil, get you some millet, some amaranth, and put a plantain, put like 3 dates in that smoothie, and blend that up, and you have your own protein shake. And that's what I do. Okay, I don't want the whey protein. Do not drink whey protein. It's not, and don't do the isolate pea protein shakes either, because it's isolating something in your body. Your cells, as you get older, harden, and it's not getting the natural oxygen that's in your body. Okay, you have a natural acidic, you have a natural pH, and you need to make sure that it is in the right acidicness. Women with your vagina, okay, so you have from 7 being neutral, you have 3.4, 3.5 acidic, and then 7's neutral, and then anything after 7 is alkaline. Okay, you got to keep it balanced, because you have good bacteria and you have bad bacteria. Okay, so if any of you want to call, like I said, 470-798-7128, you can call that number right now as we speak. You can call in, and if you have a question about anything, I will be glad to answer, dealing with recipes, or if you have a question about any type of how can I make my lotions or chemicals or whatever, you can do that. Also, I greatly appreciate those who have tuned in. So while we're waiting to see if anyone is going to call in, you can call in if you'd like to, if you have any questions, or if you're just watching tonight, that's fine too. Give me 1 second. There's someone asking. All right. So let me speak really briefly about what's going on. So as you know, I'm the House of Vegannatti, but I partner up with Dr. Amsu. You have seen him on here. He is my partner. Dr. Amun, you have never seen him yet, but eventually you will. Got fibroids. Right now we are running a special on the fibroid elimination kit. All right, the fibroid elimination kit right now, you get $100 off. So it's off the 2 ounce and the 4 ounce. All right, and this is only a 3-day discount. 3 days. So if you're interested in that, you will put the discount code, and it's FE Kit 100. All right, so it's FE Kit 100, and you can go to www.fibroidelimination.com to do so. You can let me know that you have purchased the kit, and I will make sure that it has been processed and all that good stuff if you want to do that. Once again, it is on the 2 ounce and the 4 ounce of the fibroid elimination kit. So you get $100 off, and it's only a 3-day, starting today. Yeah, starting today. So today, Monday, and Tuesday. I think Tuesday is the final day. So if you are having any fibroids and you have issues with your fibroids, but if you have other things going on, please let me know. You can inbox me on Facebook, okay, at Email Bryant, and you can inbox me on there. You also, I think I'm getting hit here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I just got asked a question. How would I advise someone to transition on becoming vegan? All right, the first things first, in that transition, how I did it, some people will go cold turkey, but the first things first for me, I suggest for anybody who wants to become vegan, you must take your steps in learning, um, maybe sitting with me and writing down your goal plans, because if you're ready to go, like I said, it's the mental. So if you want to go cold turkey, then you're going to go cold turkey, that's fine. And if you're really ready to do it, but we need to sit down, sit with me, and I'll be glad to set your goal plan, help you with your goal plan. Those of you who are interested in that, you can inbox me on Facebook at Amelia Bryant, or you can email me at vegannatti@gmail.com. My website is getting ready to come up and everything too. You can email me too at emmywoo@vegannatti.com as well. So that's emmywoo@vegannatti.com. You can do that too as well. So you have two. If you can't, if you feel like you really need to help, I don't have a problem with helping anyone in their transition. You have to be very serious about that. All right. I just suggest that, anyone that's going to go vegan, you really have to study, because everybody that goes vegan out here, the first thing they do, they just go start eating fruits, and they start just eating salads, and they think that's how it is, and you eat like a rabbit. But with me coming out with the food mantra guidebook and everything, this is going to help you not be bored, because there's so many recipes, and you'll feel like once you do it, you have never left the food that you were eating before. You're just being vegan is, you're just recultivating your life to be more healthier. It's not a fad. This is like, for me, it's no joke for me, because I'm 40 years old and I want to live. I know even healthy people got to go off the earth eventually, but if you want better in your life and you want things to change, and when you have anxiety or you're depressed, and those all anxiety and depression comes from what you're eating. Okay, it's not just from stress from work and things like that you can deplete, but food plays a part in that, and that's why people run around with anxiety, because they're eating sugars and caffeine and depression and the stress and stuff. That's why you go through what you're going through. Okay, so when it comes to being a vegan and you want to go through transition, you have taken your accountability. You have said, this is what I want to do. If you're saying, I want to do this but I can't do it by myself, can you lead me in structure? Then you would set an appointment with me. You would make an appointment with me, and you would do an appointment consultation with me, and we would go through what you want to do to formulate it. And then you would have to start learning about what you're eating, what's good for you, what's not good for you. Because everything that you're doing has to formulate around you, so you could be comfortable to do it. You can't just jump in and it's not formulated for you. It doesn't fit you. And then you're quick to jump out. That's like when you try, your girlfriend might come and tell you, oh, I just tried the Atkins diet or the Meridian diet, and she looks hellified good. But when you do it, I ain't lose no weight. I feel sick. I got sick. I don't know because it wasn't for you. You didn't study. You just jumped in it because she said so. You know what I'm saying? And you can't just do diets and, because your girlfriends did it. If you're going to do a diet together with your girlfriend, and even when you do a workout regimen, you got to write out the plan so you can continue to do the regimen. Even if you're doing it by yourself, you got to write it out. This is not a joke. If you can plan your day, yes, girl, we're going to go out to this club, and yes, girl, we're going to go shopping at this store. They got the bad dresses. You planned it out, and it worked. You got your makeup done and everything. You got your fly shoes on. Same thing with men. Yo, man, we're going to go to this game. We're going to go eat at such and such. You planned it out. So why the hell you can't plan it out with your food? You're not supposed to. People think when they have to eat until they get full that's how they're helping their body. In actuality, you're killing your body. You're not helping your body. You're actually killing your damn self. Okay? So if you're interested in sitting down with me, consultating, I'll be glad to help you on that. My next question was, how long do you have to detox to get rid of unwanted waste out of your body and to reach a higher conscious mind? All right. So when we talk about the mindset, we talk about, hold on 1 second. All right. So when we talk about our mindset and reaching our higher self, and we talk about the detox. So when you're going through a 30-day fruit fast, your mental's already detoxing right along with you. So that's why you're going to feel aggressive, you're going to feel depressed, you're going to feel all these different emotions. Past stuff might come up. It's because you're literally you're dying to self. And when I say dying to self, you're dying of your flesh, the person of you once knew, because you're getting ready to create the new you. So at the end of the day, sorry about that, that's my daughter singing. But I believe that I think it was like you asked me how long. So how long? I say 30 days, but I believe like detox is every day. Like you right now are detoxing because you joined into the round table and you want to know more. So you're detoxing from just maybe going to go have a drink or sitting there twiddling on your phone or being on Facebook. You chose the detox from that and sit in here with me and want to hear the affirmation. So your information can motivate you. You know, the affirmation can motivate you so you can digest it in. So information so you can go forward. So I think the first things first is a lot of people that go and do the detoxes, like the 30-day fruit fast, the 14-day liquid fast, any type of spiritual fast, you're setting your mind. So the first things first is to set your mind, get focused. And like I said, we can talk about this over and over again on what you want to do, but you really have to these are implement tools, and you just really got to step in and you got to do it. And that's that. So how long is up to you. If you feel that, let me try 2 weeks on a detox and see how my emotions is. And I believe that every woman, every man, when they're going through a detox or through a change, they write their feelings out instead of holding them or taking it out on people. Write them out. So you have an elimination journal, you have a regeneration journal, and you have a transition journal. And that's what I do with my clients. I give them an elimination journal, I give them a regeneration journal, and a transitional journal. There's 3 steps in your life. We believe that you should have your mental clear. I'm very big on your clearing of your mental. I work with clients for that. I listen to you guys go through what you're going through, and I'm there to make sure you don't fall. I cannot do all the work for you. You have to do it. So you being on this, seeing me tonight, and you taking the time to even be on here, you just started your first step. You took accountability without you even knowing it. By joining the roundtables every day, you took your first step. It's just now when this ends, the question is now is what are you going to do about it? How are you going to do it? So then the next thing is, how am I going to do that? I'm going to start writing. This is going to be my plan. And I want you to look at that plan and really, really believe in that plan. If you really, really believe in that plan, you know it's going to work. Don't doubt yourself. Do not let that second mind, and don't let other people tell you, I don't know, because you be doing stuff, and then the next minute, you don't do it, things of that nature. Don't listen to nobody else. This is all take steps. Becoming a vegan takes steps. Take steps. So I thank you, Miss Taylor, and Miss June, for that, those 2 questions on that. I really do appreciate that, because people need to understand that, for me, when I went cold turkey, as I put it, I was just tired. I was tired of being tired. And I know I can't go back. I know, because I tried to test myself to see if I could eat certain things. I was like, ew, that is nasty. Even when I smell chicken, it's nasty, because my detox, my platelets, everything about me has changed inside. And people are like, there's no way you're 40 years old. I'm 40 years old. I'm a proud mama, and I'm a grandmama, which is a G mom. I'm very excited. So, if I can change my life, you can too. And you got to quit doubting yourself. But I think the detoxing, it takes however long you want it to be. If you want to try 2 weeks, try 2 weeks and see how you do. But the first couple days, after you get past 3 days or the first day, you conquered it. Once you get past the second day, you smashed it. Third day, oh my God, you just went out the window like a touchdown. Everything else is a breeze. The first 3 days is where it's like, oh, I can't do this. And temptations around you. It's not saying that you gotta not be like, you gotta, if that helps you, a lot of people will be like, okay, if I'm gonna do this detox, I'm putting locks on my cabinets, and I'm only gonna have this amount of food in here. I'm not gonna throw the food away. But you really need to, I want everyone to do me a favor. I would like for everyone to do this. I would like for everyone to go in their kitchen, get a notebook, a separate notebook, and I want you to take the time, get off of your Facebook, get off of whatever, and I want you to go in there and look at your food and see what's in your food. And I want you to write, like, separate it. What was in this closet? And write down the package, and write down the ingredients was in it, and start studying it and know what's in it. What does it cause? What's the main chemical that may cause issues? And when you start doing that, you might go, what the hell? I have a whole death in my closet, in my cupboard. Let me tell you, canned goods carry estrogen. The shelf life, they're like, oh, the shelf life is good. It's like for so many years, but you got to think about the metal, the metal and things of that nature. So, hold on one second. When journaling, you write down your plan and then cross it off, what you accomplish, and write down how you're doing it. Yeah. So what you want to do is like, so you will have your elimination journal. So what you would do is, and you could do this if you're not even, looking to be healthy and you're eating, but I suggest it. So what you're going to do is, for your elimination journal, is you're going to write your first day down, the time, the date, and you're going to write down how you felt that day. You're going to, what you ate that day, is the positive and the negatives, okay? And you'll write down what's the next goal plan, because you're going to look at it and say, okay, what did I see? So in your negative, what is the set goal plan? If you had a negative feeling, what's the next goal plan? It might be, I need to write an affirmation to myself and stick it up on the wall, so I can see it every day to motivate me. I need to start meditating because I got frustrated. Whatever the case may be, all right, you need to do that. So the second day, when you go through that detox and you go in your elimination, you're going to talk about that day. And you're going to say, did I accomplish the negative from day one? You might say, yeah, I did. It did kind of work. I did it. And then did it happen for you? Yes. So the more you do that, what you're doing is you're teaching yourself to stay persistent. You're not procrastinating. You're following through. You're staying focused. And then after you go through those 2 weeks, right, I want you to take a rest from that book. Normally, I ask my clients to, they go through a week. So I ask them to, like, maybe not write. Don't write Saturday and Sunday in. I want them to take a break. And then Monday, when Monday comes, I want them to read everything that they went through that week, so they can get a clearing. So they can see, oh, I did do good here. Oh, wait a minute. Do I feel like I need to work on that some more? Because you know why? It's a face-to-face encounter with yourself. It's a face-to-face encounter with yourself. And it's very important for you to have a face-to-face encounter with yourself, because it helps you. Anybody can tell you about you. But when you start having a face-to-face encounter with yourself, and you're doing affirmations and you're exercising and you're doing it, and this is the thing, a lot of women are like hard on themselves about exercising. They're scared to go to the gyms, but your home is your gym. Dance 30 minutes a day. Get that blood flowing. Dance, make yourself happy. Dance, do whatever. You don't have the money to go to a gym, get 2 gallons of water for 99 cents and use those as weights. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Use your chair. Put your arms like behind the chair and do your squats. One of your legs out. Do the squats. Do squats with jugs. Make it happen. Quit putting your health in poverty. You're in poverty right now. We've all been in poverty. It doesn't end. We put ourselves in poverty mindsets all the time when we're doubting ourselves, and it's fear and all that stuff. You got to stop doing it. It's just very important right now. So with the journal, I think it's very good. I think it's good to have a personal journal, like for your goals and things of that nature. So Did that answer your question? I hope that answered your question. You can cross it off if that's good for you. Some people don't cross it off. But it's a really good thing because um, you'll start seeing the changes in you. All right. I'm just trying to make sure here. Is there any other questions? So, like I said, the cure is in your hands. And, the elixirs that we have at Fibroid Elimination with AMA Health with Dr. Amsu and Dr. Amun, they are 100% organic. Once again, I take them. I take Sweeper, I take Lymphatics, I take, what else I take? Rigides. I take those elixirs and I use them as, my multivitamin. And like I said, it's very important, if you're tired of taking synthetic drugs and you're tired of um, living on a chemical-based lifestyle, knowing, and not, like I said, I'm not knocking the pharmaceutical. I'm not, that to each his own. Everyone out here got a free will. If you feel that's the way you're supposed to live, that's you. I can't do nothing. All I'm here is to open the door and lead the way, to a healthier lifestyle. And that's just it. Everyone has a job on here. The doctors, physicians have their job. Pharmaceuticals have their job. But at the end of the day, your life is your life. And it's up to you to take it and take heed of it. So, what else? I just want you free. I just want you happy. I want you happy. And when you get in a rut, and that's another thing, during times of detoxing and things of that nature, you got to be really careful your words that you say. So like when people are detoxing and they get really agitated and things of that nature, be really, really careful, because you do have that power to switch it back positive. A lot of people think, I'm just going through something. Like, it's not a victim. It's not no time to play victim. This is about your life. You play victim all your life. You got to get that out of there. So you're detoxing, everything's going to come out. Truth might come out, whatever the case may be. Okay. When it comes to steaming the yoni, I didn't talk about that much. You need to be careful of the herbs that you're using. Though that they say this will help the vagina and this and vagina and that, please study your herbs because it is boiled and it's in the steam for real. The herbs, the properties of those herbs are in the herbs. Be careful. And when you buy, whoever you're buying from, because I have my Cura products, which is the herb steaming. And one thing I do with my products is make sure it's factual and it's in what we use in the herbs is going to help clean the herbs. I believe yoni steaming is a very good thing, because like when you're douching, like with that vinegar summer's eve stuff, it can be it dries you out. It pulls the naturalness of your pH out of your vagina. So I believe that when you have a menstrual or before your menstrual, you should do herbal steaming. Make sure the rosemary and the thyme is really good. Chamomile, things of that nature. You need to read up on it. Lavender is really good during steamings, things of that nature. Stay away from red clover. Red clover is not good in yoni steaming. It's not good, so I wouldn't use that. It's estrogen. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, I'll let you guys know why. I don't have my list here, but I know red clover is not really good at all it's good for other properties of usage, but it's not good for steaming the yoni. I call it Cura. Cura means hidden treasure. So I believe that your vagina is your hidden treasure and you need to take care of it. Okay. So if anyone has any other questions, we only have a couple more minutes. I hope a lot of the stuff was informative to you tonight. I hope, you got something from it. And like I said, we are running a 3-day, $100 off for the fibroid elimination kit. It is $100 off for either the 2-ounce and the 4-ounce. You get the manual. If I'm not mistaken, you get the fibroid elimination Bible written by Dr. Amsu and Dr. Amun. Also, you get like, I think, the meal plan, and you get your elixirs that come with it. So it's $100 off. It's a 3-day event. So Tuesday will be your last day. So midnight will be the end of that event. If you're interested in that, you go to www.fibroidelimination.com, and when you purchase, you put the discount code, which is FEKIT100. Okay, FEKIT100. Also, too, if you have more than just fibroids, then if you want to get in contact with me, you can get in contact with me at emmywoo@vegannatti.com. That's my email address, at vegannatti.com. Forget that, then you can get me at vegannatti@gmail.com. But Emmy Woo, that's EMMY, at Vegannatti, 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 ANNATTI@.com. So Emmy Woo, Vegannatti. I'm just acting goofy for a minute. So give me 1 second. I think I might have had, okay. Okay, so I had a question about the alopecia. So I do have a serum for alopecia. If you're interested, you can inbox me on that. But you can use rosemary and thyme to your hair, and also lime to your hair. Okay, what you want to do, and also hemp oil is really good for alopecia, and also oil, black cumin is really good. I do have a serum that I have created for people with alopecia, so you can email me as well at emmywoo@vegannatti.com. For alopecia, though, what you want to do with the rosemary and the thyme, if you have a coffee grinder, you want to grind that into a powder. All right, you want to grind that into a powder, and you want to, so instead of like the water, take hemp oil and mix it as a paste. Too, you could do it that way, but I suggest too that you boil the rosemary and the thyme. You're going to make a rinse, okay, and sage. All right, so sage, rosemary, and thyme. And then what you want to do is you want to boil that on low, not hot, not high, because you want to take all the properties out. You want to boil that for about 5 or 10 minutes, and get the herbs in open and impure. You know, you'll smell it. That's when you know the herbs are moving. You want to strain it, make sure the herbs are out, and then you want to let it cool down. But I would do it while the water's still warm, and you want to use that as a rinse. So you can do it as a paste and leave it on your hair, then wash your hair, or you could do it as a rinse, okay, for the rosemary, thyme, and sage. Now the lemon, you would put lemon in your hand, and it's like move that on your scalp too, like move that on your scalp as well, all right, for the alopecia. But black, also seed oil is really good as well for alopecia. And like I said, I have a serum if you guys are interested in the alopecia serum from the Mashimu organic oils from the House of Vegannatti. You can talk about that. But if those are interested, that's fine. But I got the question about the rosemary and thyme and sage for your alopecia. You can do it as one as a rinse, boiling the herbs and you know, draining it and rinse. Don't already have your hair wet. You want to use that as your rinse, okay? And then you want to take some lemon juice, that as well. So how many days should you do that? I think at first you should do it maybe twice a week. And also, like, use the hemp oil as you get done doing that, and you know, and let your hair dry naturally. Do not blow dry it. You know, you rinse out your hair, you wash it, you'll use like lemon juice, water, stimulate. Use some hemp oil as well. You can use hemp oil and coconut oil, and that, and like, you know, moisturize your scalp too as well. And also let the sun, go sun gazing outside, and let the sun take care of that, okay? If there isn't any other questions, once again, www.fibroidelimination.com, the House of Vegannatti .com will be coming up. Vegannatti.com will be coming up very soon. I'm so excited for our website, so you get to see what's going on in my land. So stay tuned for round 4 knockout of the round table, and we should be having more guests next weekend. I just want to touch base with you guys. I try to do this as much as I can, whatever, any information that I find out. I think next week I'm really going to talk about recipes. I know some people ask me about smoothies and things of that nature. So I'll give you guys some recipes. So have your notebook and all that good stuff for next Sunday. So I'll give you recipes on smoothies and what else? If you have any other suggestions, like a lot of you guys may not want to know how to make anything vegan, but I don't have a problem about giving you guys no recipes. So I guess tonight I'll give you a recipe. If you got some fruit in the house, I don't know how many people like watermelon, things like that. So what I do, I take watermelon, I take all the seeds. You want to use seeded watermelon, you want to take all your seeds out. So watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew. I take pineapples is good. Organic pineapples is really cool. You can put that, and I cut 3 small organic dates up. All right, and what I do is I separate that. I put that in a food processor with some water because I wanted to make it like, that's my sugar base, my dates, because dates have a natural glucose in it. So if a runner once is drained or you feel low, pop you a date in your mouth. It's really good. It's natural for you. Okay. If you're gonna use honey in this drink, I will use Manuka honey and not a lot of Manuka honey. Okay, because it's not good. So, like I said, you would do. Yeah, okay. Yay, yes, for recipes for vegans. Yay. So next Sunday, make sure you have your notebook, all right? And we'll do that. So for this recipe, what you want to do, like I said, watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, some pineapple. You can have ice, it's optional, even though I don't really care for ice. You can just get like your hemp milk or coconut or almond milk, really, really cold. You can get a plantain in this drink, some cilantro, cut it up really small. What you're doing is you're gonna make it like a juice, okay? So basically, you blend up your honeydew, your watermelon, your cantaloupe, your cilantro, like blend that all up. Put your either Manuka honey in there or your dates. I like dates. So you're gonna make this fresh drink, okay? And you can add cut a slice of lemon and put it in, like let it be a vegan cocktail. But I like it. I use it as like a juice for me. Some people might make it into a smoothie. So like I said, you can use ice if you want to. It's optional. But for me, I don't, because of the water where the ice comes from. It's normally tap water. They do have alkaline ice out. In like probably like a Whole Foods or Sprouts or 7 and if you're here in Atlanta, they have alkaline water ice cubes, like ice bags. I know a lot of the water that the ice bags, they're from it's like tap water, and I don't want to mix that in. Okay, so like I said, cantaloupe, honeydew, cantaloupe, honeydew, watermelon, cilantro. Cut up your cilantro. You don't have to have cilantro if you don't want to. Your dates or your Manuka honey. You can have hemp milk or no. If you don't want to do any type of milk or like almond milk or anything, you can do distilled water or spring water and make it a juice. You can have ice and refresh it with a lemon and blend that up till it's really good and enjoy. And tell me what you think. Make sure you put your pineapples in there. You can have pineapples, but not too much pineapples in moderation. Because pineapples do cause mucus. Okay, but you can enjoy it. I am not for apple juice. I will never put apple juice in my drinks. I just, it's like acid, acidic. Okay, so at the end of the day, I just want to tell you I thank you. Hold on one second. Somebody's asking me. Okay, so once again, Manuka honey is, if you're not able to get Manuka honey, you can get wildflower organic honey, and that will help you as well. All right. So it's 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time here in Atlanta. I just want to thank everyone that joined in. I hope you got the information that you need. Next Sunday, Roundtable 4, we are going to be doing different recipes. If you want to learn how to make lentil burgers, things of that nature, my book is getting ready to come out soon. I'm almost done. I'm excited. It's edited and getting proofread, so I'm excited for the House of Vegannatti Food Mantra Guide 101 to be released, so it can be in your homes, on your phone, and you guys can start making some really good, really good food. I just want to tell you, I love you. If no one didn't tell you they loved you tonight, or the next day, just know I love you. I want you free. Take your life back. Take back your womb. Men, take back everything about you, because we need you out here. You are our protectors. Women, remember how much of a machine you are. You're a hell of a machine. You carry the second abode of heavens, and you need to realize that your womb is very precious. And yes, I said it, when we have intercourse, we need to be more gentle with each other. If you choose to be animalistic, baby, that's your business, but honor your godship, honor who you are, and let's get healthy. Once again, www.fibroidelimination.com. I don't know if I'm getting another. Oh, I'm excited too for you too. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm excited for everyone. I just want y'all to kick ass. I want y'all to be part of the House of Vegannatti, because see, the House of Vegannatti is just not my home. The House of Vegannatti is for everyone. We are a nation. We are a new walk. We are a new leaf in the House of Vegannatti. We're not just vegans. We are just like empowering. Like, we're not just, people are going to be vegetarians, whatever, you know. But I want you just to take your life in your hand, and that's all it is for me. You know, if I can change you and empower you and inspire you, I did my job. I just want you to take your life back in your hands, because you are the cure, and God loves you. You know, I don't care if you're Allah, Buddha, atheist, I don't care. You love the tree is your God, but understand you're a goddess and you're a God, and take your life back. You have that anointed authority on your life. You speak what happens in your life. You have life or death words. So I choose life for you, and I choose health for you, and I speak life bucket list, not death bucket list on your life tonight. So I love you. I am vegan chef Emmy Wu, celebrity chef, vegan chef Emmy Wu, and I'm your self-relationship wellness coach. And I embrace you and I congratulate you today. And once again, one more time, www.fibroidelimination.com, and vegannatti.com is coming up. But if you're interested in wanting to get rid of your fibroids today, go in. It's for the 4 ounce or the 2 ounce. It's $100 off. It's a 3-day till Tuesday at midnight. After Tuesday, it goes back to its original price. Type in the discount code FEKIT100. I love you guys. Thank you for being with me. I really appreciate it. I don't care if it was 1 person, 2 person, each and every single one of you that came back and forth. I just love you. I'm just happy. And I hope I gave y'all something to go with and go forth. So see you guys next Sunday here at the Round Table at the House of Vegannatti. And I'm signing off. So be blessed. And let's get healthy. Peace.